And we're back for part 2. Thank you for the support on the first part, I really appreciate it. Anyways, let's get started. But before that, there's 2 new entries to cover and an entry that I skipped. Scar is the main antagonist of The Lion King. He has disturbing moments like Be Prepared, how he killed Mufasa, and also his very own death scene. Ren and Stimpy is an infamous Nickelodeon show with disturbing moments like when Ren beats up George Liquor in the band episode, or when Ren threatens to kill Stimpy in great detail. There are disturbing moments for everyone. Robot Chicken is an Adult Swim show which features action figures and stop motion. The skits contain familiar characters from different IPs in rather violent or adult-oriented situations. Anyways, here's Tier 3. To start this tier off, we have 1x1x1x1, which is a Roblox account which was originally used as a test account, but the community thought it was a hacker. As a result, he appears in many Roblox creepypastas. 3:33 a.m. is an Easter egg in Animal Crossing, New Leaf, and New Horizons. On Saturday at 3:33 a.m., an alien will hijack the TV broadcast and say something in their native language. The broadcast ends at 3:34 a.m. This obviously scared some kids. Oftentimes, people will find animals in zoos doing some rather inappropriate things. Enough said. But hey, free biology lesson. Asteroid conspiracies are self-explanatory. There are many false claims that an asteroid is going to hit the Earth, often before a major holiday to even scare more people. Obviously, all these claims are false, but this did not stop kids from being scared. Bambi's mom is often regarded as the saddest scene in a Disney movie. In this scene, Bambi's mom tells Bambi to run away, which he does, but gunshots are heard as his mom is keep telling him to run faster. And then the final gunshot is heard, which implies his mom is killed. In the Simpsons episode Cape Fear, Sideshow Bob sends Bart death threat letters written in his own blood. Obviously, Bart got scared by this. Black Licorice is a Nickelodeon click-a-majig flash game. It has trick-or-treaters, and you can give them caramel or black licorice. If you give them caramel, they are happy, but if you give them black licorice, they say they don't like black licorice, as their faces turns into some kind of demon. Call of Duty is another game should not be played by kids, but again, a lot of them do. Though most of them play it for the multiplayer, some check the single-player campaign and are greeted with zombie amalgamations and whatever a Margwas is. Carnage is a major villain in the Spider-Man and Venom comics. Just think of Venom, but worse and red. Hell, the person that the symbiote was taken over is a serial killer, so yeah. Syriac is a YouTube channel who uses his editing skills to make, well, yeah, often taking a normal thing like a cat and making eldritch abominations on it. These videos are often well made, so I'll link his channel in the description. Deviantart is a website for art, but more so than not, the art is fetish art. This is where you have the vor and inflation art as well as other stuff. Kids might have stumbled upon these, becoming traumatized, or getting fetishes. Disc 13 and 11 are notorious Minecraft discs with some strange, disturbing sounds. Yeah, along with the cave sounds, we'll get to that. This is definitely more of the creepier part of Minecraft. Flapjack is a kid show with some creepy imagery, most notably the fucking cat. Frank the Robot is the robot on the album News of the World by Queen. This album cover has even been referenced in Family Guy, where Stewie has had a fear on him. Nightmare on Elm Street is self-explanatory. Some kids might have stumbled upon this movie and saw some of the kills that Freddy has done, most of which are gruesome. Godzilla 1954 is the first iteration of Godzilla. Unlike most of his modern counterparts, this Godzilla is more villainous and destructive because it is a metaphor for nuclear bombs. This is bound to scare some kids. Invincible is a very gory comic book series that has been adapted into a popular TV show. The comic revolves around Mark Grayson, who goes by the name Invincible, who's the son of Omni-Man. The comic and show are very bloody and gory, so if kids have stumbled upon them, yeah. Similar to the Nightmare on Elm Street entry, Friday the 13th is another slasher film series with brutal deaths, as well as what Jason looks like unmasked. Itchy and Scratchy are the Simpsons equivalents of Tom and Jerry. Similar premise, but in the show it is more gruesome and bloody, and Itchy kills Scratchy for fun. Jimmy Neutron Happy Family Happy Hour is a shitpost before its time, with better CGI than the entirety of the Jimmy Neutron show, and fuck it, I'm just gonna show the video, so enjoy a minute of whatever this masterpiece is.
Hello Jimmy, hello you. I am going to make a delicious dinner meal.
Jimmy, your mom is dead. Do an order of pizza for dinner.
Okay, Daddy. Hello, can I get a large pizza pie for the Nutron household?
Now it is time for father-son bonding. Bond with me, Jimmy.
No one's more about gel coat. When the fourth round was...
Don't you call in the...
Here's your pizza.
The pizza is aggressive.
Oh shit.
Just another day in the life of Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, by the way, this was inspired by the dream the person had, so yeah. John Carpenter's The Thing is a sci-fi horror movie about a shape-shifting parasitic organism. The organism attacks and mimics the victim's body and personality. The movie is known for its gory imagery. Jumanji is a 1995 movie about the titular board game. The board game brings many jungle creatures, including Robin Williams. The creatures released contain, but are not limited to, rhinos, giant mosquitoes, living plants, and monkeys that look whack-out as fuck. Local 58 is an analog horror web series by the creator of Candle Cove. The series is about the titular channel receiving mysterious hijacking incidents which leads to disturbing broadcasts. Majora's Mask is a very dark Zelda game. It features many disturbing imagery like the moon and Majora himself, as well as the mask transformations can be creepy, but the music is also a big creepiness factor, like the Song of Healing. And then there's the Elegy of Emptiness. What the actual Marx is one of the main Kirby antagonists. In Milky Way Wishes, he betrays Kirby to take control over Popstar. His boss fight has many disturbing moments, like him splitting in half to form a black hole, as well as his death scream. The Funky Chicken McDonald's ad is this weird-ass ad of these bad CGI models. Yeah, what the fuck? Nyctophobia is the fear of the dark. The dark can be a scary place. People with this phobia often fear not knowing what's there or where to go since it's easy to get lost. PSAs are self-explanatory. There are PSAs with disturbing topics and imagery. Omega Flowey is the final boss of the neutral route in Undertale. Unlike most characters in the game, he is grotesque and his attacks are brutal and quick, making this a hard boss fight. Redeads and Gibdos are Legend Zelda enemies, mainly appearing in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, as well as the Wind Waker. They scream to stun Link and pounce on Link to strangle him. Obviously, they have creepy designs also, so it scared kids. Roller coasters are self-explanatory. Roller coasters are mainly for thrills, but stuff can go wrong, and when they do, it can be fatal. Sonic.exe is one of the most famous gaming creepypastas. This creepypasta has an entity called X that infects the Sonic game and his host as well, Sonic. X goes on kill off the characters one by one. It's not well received, but it is a staple in the creepypasta community. Sponge Snail is referring to a scene in the episode I Was a Teenage Gary, which features SpongeBob turned into a grotesque snail. Also, there's rumors of a deleted scene, but that is fake. Stop motion is a technique on taking photos of an object, making the illusion that it's moving. Some of these works can be creepy, such as some we will cover a bit deeper in the iceberg. Tailsaw is a creepy character that appears in Sonic R. Its appearance alone would grant it an entry on the iceberg, but there are many creepypastas of the character as well. Anglerfish are fish with bioluminescent light on its head. They are creepy as is, with a disturbing mating habit and a creepy-ass face. But this entry is referring to the scene in Finding Nemo where Marlin and Dory are chased by an anglerfish. Sting is an episode in Futurama where Fry is stung by a giant space wasp, and after his funeral, Leela starts hallucinating about Fry, complete with a creepy-ass song. After she eats space honey, she wakes up and is revealed that she was stung by the wasp. Bonus entry: Anthology of Interest. Anthology of Interest is basically Futurama's version of Treehouse of Horror. It has disturbing segments like when Bender becomes a human, or where Leela kills the Planet Express crew. The Glitch is a video made by Corridor. The video contains live-action video game characters in a real-life glitch. Master Chief and Mario succumb to the glitch while Steve unplugs the game. It's on the iceberg because of the Mario face melt. Weeping Angels are monsters from Doctor Who. The angels only move when eye contact is severed, so if you look away or blink, they will move closer. And to cap this tier off, mobile game ads. Many of these ads are often too sexual and vulgar to appear on YouTube, yet they do. Now let's just get on to tier 4. To start this tier off, we have Abandoned by Disney. This is a creepypasta about an abandoned attraction in Disney World. And when the narrator goes into the attraction, a negative Mickey Mouse pulls out its own head with yellow blood oozing out. Andros is the main antagonist of the Star Fox franchise. He was a good-intentioned primate, but his lust for power drove him insane, causing him to be banished to the planet Venom. In Star Fox 64, his appearance is creepy as well, with the brain and robot phrases, his brain form being grossly detailed. Aphex Twin is a British composer known for their ambient work. A good example is Tree, which is a 10-minute long ambient track. Ark of the Covenant is a scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark where the Nazis opened the Covenant when they weren't supposed to, and their faces get melted or explode. Bonus entry: in the same movie, a Nazi mechanic gets splattered by a plane engine. Brave Little Toaster has a few disturbing moments, like the firefighter clown, air conditioners freak out, and the worthless number. Close-ups on insects are self-explanatory. Insects can be pretty nasty up close. Coraline is a stop-motion animated movie. It is considered to be the darkest animated movie of all time, and I get that. The movie shows the titular character finding an ideal parallel universe, with all the people being perfect versions of themselves, but they have button eyes. Unaware that the other mother wants to sew buttons on her eyes and steal her soul, so that's cool. Deep-sea animals are self-explanatory. There are many sea creatures that can be scary, like the aforementioned anglerfish, as well as the goblin shark, viperfish, blobfish, and an entry we will be coming soon. So look out for that. Destroy All Humans is a game where you play as an alien called Crypto, and you try to destroy all humans. It is a parody of the alien sightings in the 50s. But most importantly, you can kill fucking humans. Yay! Dogs are supposed to be man's best friends. But some dogs are not that. Mainly guard dogs are assigned with beware of dogs, and sometimes rabies dogs can be hecking deadly. Flying Spaghetti Monster is the godlike deity of Pastafarianism. It is a bizarre entity resembling two meatballs and spaghetti. When I covered Majora's Mask, I skipped a key detail: the Happy Mask Salesman. This is a recurring character that often threatens Link. Also he found Majora's Mask before Skull Kid did. Happy Wheels is a ragdoll physics game known for its gory imagery. The game's objective is to move a person on a bike to go through an obstacle course. The game has been played by popular YouTubers like Markiplier, DanTDM, and PewDiePie. I personally never played the game, but I have seen YouTubers played it and got freaked out by the gore. I'm Scared is an indie game known for creating files and folders to progress through the game. It contains a complex story as well. In this face. Illusion of Bias is a short film about a girl who had a brain tumor, but as a result, she doesn't have a face. She can still see, but not see herself. She dreams that she could see her face. And yeah, I ain't gonna spoil it, but it ain't pretty. Iron Maiden is an English heavy metal band known for their album covers being hardcore and unsettling. Okay, Jaws is a movie franchise with only one good movie, where a giant great white shark starts on an eating rampage on various beaches and resorts. And the chalkboard scene.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
The Max Headroom incident was a broadcast hijacking in Chicago 1987. It showed a figure resembling Max Headroom, with all the effects of the AI as well. Doing weird shit. No one knows who the person is and why they did it, though. Minecraft cave sounds are creepy sounds found in Minecraft. These sounds can be creepy, so I will showcase the ones I found the creepiest. Mortal Kombat fatalities are self-explanatory. The fatalities in Mortal Kombat are gruesome as fuck. Oh my god, Amazing Dancer? It is a video showcasing a little girl dancing. After some time, a screamer pops up. Piracy, it's a crime, is a PSA about, well, piracy. It is often at the beginning of a DVD during the mid-2000s. Fun fact about this, the creator of this PSA got sued because he used copyright music without their permission. So, karma? The Plants vs. Zombies game over occurs when a zombie reaches your house. You can hear Crazy Dave, at least I think it is, I haven't played the game in forever, screaming, as well as text saying that the zombies hate your brains. Ponies sliding into a box gone wrong is a video showcasing some ponies sliding into boxes of marshmallows and candy. But for the third pony, they slide into nails and they bleed while saying, "Oh shit." To be honest, this looks more like a rhythm-having minigame more than anything. Miss Shay St. John, or more known as the creator of the Hand Thing video, is a bizarre channel with this weird creature doing weird stuff. I don't know how to explain it. Slugs are shellless gastropods, which are fucking deadly with rat lungworm disease, so get the fuck away from them. They may look harmless, but they are seriously deadly. Fuck. Next is a toenail scene of SpongeBob, where Squidward gets his toenail ripped off by a couch. Fuck this scene, let's just move on. Star Wars creatures are self-explanatory. Either the Rancor, the Wampa, or the Sarlacc. Star Wars has some creatures that might have scared kids. Teddy Has an Operation is a video by Z Frank 1, who you may know for making the True Facts series. In this YouTube video, a doctor is performing an operation on a teddy bear, like going through his lungs and pulling out insects or his heart, having a bad kid. Honestly, I had a fun time watching this, so I'll just put it in the description. Terraria bosses can be extremely scary, like the Wall of Flesh and the Guy of Cthulhu, so it makes sense it's on the Berg. Boogeyman is a famous monster that parents tell kids to frighten children into good behavior, because the entity punishes kids who misbehave. The monkey in Toy Story 3 is a toy monkey, which I mentioned back in Tier 2. It is just as creepy as the real thing. The Return of Godzilla is what Godzilla 1956 is, but more scarier, devastating, and yeah, it's just a reboot of the 1956 Godzilla. Homer's fate smoking is this scene. Yeah. Treehouse for the Simpsons Halloween episodes. They are anthology and can do whatever they like, so blood and gore is a common thing. So it makes sense it is on the iceberg. Too Many Cooks is an absurdist parody of 80s sitcom intros. It starts off normal and then goes on and on and on until it turns into different genres like a crime show and an animated show like G.I. Joe. And then a serial killer comes and kills multiple people, then it turns deteriorated with the killer taking over the house, eating the corpses of the people. And then there is Smarv. After it ends, it starts the actual show, which is just 1 second of dialogue. Treats for Beats is a YouTube channel which had made weird videos with titles like Who Wants to Gnaw on Human Bones? The contents of the videos are often not related to the title. To cap this video off, Woody's Nightmare. This is the scene in Toy Story 2 where Woody dreams of getting thrown out by Andy and falls through the floor into a trash can with mechanical arms pulling him down. That does it for part 2. Again, I would love if you liked and subscribed. I appreciate it. And also check the links in the description. They have some of the things I mentioned.